Hello.
Welcome to our crash course in Shakespeare in the Bible.
On this episode, we will talk about how Shakespeare is close to as important as the Bible.
Our summer reading book was How to Read Literature Like a Professor, which helped us learn more about this topic and inspired us greatly. It taught us so much about becoming a better writer and becoming a more attentive reader.
From this book, we were able to learn more about Shakespeare and how it actually impacted our lives today. Shakespeare is known worldwide. His writing is unlike any other, inspiring all who read his work. He wrote extremely creatively and differently, which immediately drew people's attention.
Many people talk about or use one of Shakespeare's quotes in their everyday life, showing that they've read and enjoyed his work. For example, a very popular quote of his is, "To be or not to be, that is the question."
This quote is very important and unique, and since it's different than anyone else's writing. Shakespeare is loved and is such a big influence to people in their lives. Shakespeare is almost universally known and is recognized instantly when anyone utters certain lines.
This shows how big Shakespeare actually is. It shows that billions of people know who he is. People are able to automatically make the connection between him and his writing.
Many people study the Bible, making it almost known to everyone around the world. The Bible is a main inspiration for a lot of literature created. It contains lots of important stories, which teaches us very important lessons throughout our lives.
Most stories that authors talk about is a direct allusion to the Bible. Whenever an author needs inspiration for their works, they like to think back to the Bible. They do this since the Bible contains lots of important information about symbolism. Shakespeare, to some people, is just as important as the Bible. People think this since, just like the Bible, there were so many amazing and unique lessons incorporated in it. Today, both are very important aspects of people's lives. Something the author mentioned in the book was, when pioneer families went west in their private schooners, space was at a premium. So they generally carried only two books, and those two books were usually the Bible and a book of Shakespeare. This shows that many people considered Shakespeare to be just as or close to how sacred the Bible is. It shows that they love it and get inspired from it just as it would the Bible. The author says, so there is ubiquity to Shakespeare's work that makes it rather like a sacred text. At some very deep level, he is ingrained in our psyches, but he is there because of the beauty of those lines, those scenes, and those plays.
We've heard and read Shakespeare many, many times, thus making his work and his lines stuck into our heads forever. Like the Bible, we study the writing thoroughly, getting it ingrained into our minds. Also, like the Bible, the lines of Shakespeare mean very much to the readers and inspire them in their everyday lives. The Bible is a religious text, which makes it tough to compare to a lot of other texts in the world. However, Shakespeare was so special and his plays were so magnificent that it is considered by some to be as sacred as the Bible.
It's very important to know about Shakespeare as well as the Bible, since they share many stories and lessons that will come in handy throughout any person's life. I hope you enjoyed the crash course and learned a couple of new things. Thank you for joining us today to talk about the Shakespeare and the Bible from the book How to Read Literature Like a Professor.